Let's talk about lease break fees. These are a big hurdle when you're planning on buying a home, especially if your preferred timeline now doesn't align with the year or the 6-month lease that you signed before. But we'll talk about some things to consider when you're up against the lease break fee when you're buying a home. But first, I want you to like and subscribe to this channel because you should, and you should do it. Now then, full disclosure, I'm not an attorney. I'm a realtor, so I can't give you legal advice, and every lease is different. I'm here to give you a few things to consider when making the decision as to whether or not to hold off on buying a home or to break the lease and just go with it. Also, I'm based in Iowa, so you need to ask your realtor if these things are applicable in your state. First off, most of the time in Iowa when you buy a home with a mortgage, the first month you have no payment. That means if you close on May the 4th, you won't have your mortgage payment until July 1st. So if your lease ends in June, maybe it's okay to close a month and a half earlier than the lease ends up, because you'll still just have one rent or one mortgage payment each month. It won't double up on you. The reason this happens is because of the fees of prepaid interest and escrows that you've already covered at the closing table, so consider how your payments will line up before you make a decision. Second, know your apartment or rental home area. Is your apartment or your rental home in a super desirable area? Is your current rent less than what they have posted online for similar properties? It's possible your complex actually wants you out because they can make more money monthly with a different tenant. Check with your landlord and discuss that situation with them. Especially if you have an individual landlord versus a really large management company, you might have some flexibility. But remember, equal housing opportunity laws require that everyone's treated the same way, so you're not going to get special treatment at all. But the answer is always no if you don't ask. Okay, third. Is the home that you love worth spending a few extra grand up front for? I've had quite a few times in my career helping a client where they loved the home so much and the timing just lined up so perfect for them, it was worth it to pay the lease break fee just to make sure they didn't miss the home. This happened during the massive rate drops in 2020 through 2022 quite a lot. Now, if that cleans you out or you're getting down payment assistance, maybe you don't have that flexibility, and that's okay. But you should be searching for homes during a time that aligns with your financial readiness anyway. Remember, the best time to buy or sell a home isn't spring or summer or Christmas or whatever. It's when you and your family are ready to buy a home. Now, as always, consult the realtor that you've actually hired to help you buy or sell a home for details specific to your situation and area. But hopefully this helped get the wheels turning. And if you're in Central Iowa, I'd love to sit down and talk more and be your realtor. So stop scrolling. Have a great day.